All right, here's the deal, Sony. Here's my card. Take it. I have $1,800 in it, and that's all I can give you for the Sony A7C II. Just here, take it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Wing and I just wing it. And today we will be addressing the pricing of the Sony A7C II. Well, this is the Sony A7C Mark I. I'm just using this one for a prop because I don't have the A7C II. And you'll come to know why. Anyways, the A7C II is currently at $2,200 right now as we speak. And it is my belief that this pricing may not align with the true value of this camera. Now, hear me out, the A7C II, while undoubtedly a capable camera, might be somewhat in an awkward position of that $2,200 price point. Now, come to think of it, even the A6700, which is a flagship of Sony's hybrid APS-C cameras, is priced at $1,400, which offers a lot more features than the Sony A7C II. And yet you have it an affordable price tag. Much like the Sony FX30, and that camera is even more capable with a lot of features and more suited for professionals. And yet you have it at a reasonable price of $1,800. Yes, it's an APS-C sensor compared to a full frame, but it compensates for the camera's features and functionality, and it makes sense. And looking back from A6600 price tag comparing to the newly release of the A6700, they both came out with the same price tag of $1,400. So it makes sense to me that the Sony A7C II would come out as the same price as the Sony A7C Mark I, which is this camera. And it comes out at $1,800 when it got released. So Sony, why you have the Sony A7C Mark II priced at a whopping $2,200 when the ZV-E1 already took that price spot? And if you really look at between these two cameras, the Sony A7C II is basically a crippled A7 IV with a dash of an A7R5 features comparing to the ZV-E1, which is a combination of an A7S III, FX3, and A7R5 molded in one and jump pack with a lot of features, which makes the ZV-E1 a much higher tier than the Sony A7C Mark II. So it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like Sony prices the Sony A7C II way too much than it's worth. I mean, come on Sony, you really want us to pay for that much? We know that the Sony A7C II is not made or tailored for professionals, but catered to a more consumer-based audience with lack of dual SD card slots, smaller grip, lesser customizable buttons, micro HDMI ports, and so on. At this price point, this may alienate newcomers who's looking for accessible entry point into Sony's ecosystem, a budget-conscious hobbyist, and a camera enthusiast. I mean, the Sony A7C Mark II is not really a new innovation, and it's fair to say that the A7C II doesn't represent a groundbreaking leap in technology. When it comes to Sony cameras, Sony is known for taking the stuff that they already have and assemble it and call it a new camera, when it's just a mix and match from an existing product. And the Sony A7C II is no exceptions. A7C II is basically a merged parts from previous models utilizing recycled materials from the previous A7C body, combining with sensors and features from other previous cameras such as the Sony A7 IV sensor and the A7R5 AI technology. Now let's be clear, I love Sony for that. I love that they recycle their product or repurposing an existing element and try to create a new combination of these cameras, which give us a lot of potential options to choose from, whether you are a videographer, a photographer, or a hybrid shooter. And we are spoiled for that. And also, I don't have anything bad to say about the Sony A7C II. That camera is great and amazing in many aspects. If you already happen to own the Sony A7C II, then it's good for you. I'm just saying that the pricing of this camera doesn't make sense to me, and it does not align for the intended audience. And as for Sony, if you're listening, I still love you, but I'm disappointed at this price point. I mean, come on, Sony. You already upped the price of my PlayStation Plus subscription at 33 to 35% with the same service. I mean, what the hell? At least you can do is drop the Sony A7C II at $1,800. It makes a lot of sense for everyone. I mean, you can do it. It's not gonna put you on the street. Just do it.
Just do it! Yes, you can!
I don't know. What you guys think? Do you agree with me or not? Drop your comments down below. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching me rant. Please like and subscribe. If you agree with me, please give this video a thumbs up and click the bell icon for more videos. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.
Swipe up, tag your friends, like and subscribe, comment below. If I make this follow, don't let this flop, wait till the end, like for part 2, I'm going viral.